No, this is just elective surgery to correct my teenage. Yep. That's right. Invincible until I get it wrong. Or another two hits me. All this, all the same. I have an account. So my power is very limited.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robert Vera, the founding director of Kenya Venture Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Welcome to Demo Day. Demo Day is the culmination of our entrepreneurship training program called Founders Forum. When you come here to GCU and part of our ecosystem at Kenya Ventures, we bring you into a training program and we teach our founders what to do first and what to do next as entrepreneurs to be successful founders. So this is the culmination of months and months of training. We meet here every Wednesday night or every other Wednesday night where we go over things like pricing, value creation, all the things you need to know to be a successful entrepreneur. Today is the culmination of that. So our 7 ventures companies that are going to be presenting tonight are going to be presenting their value. One of them will be named and win the award, the AZ or Arizona Venture of the Year. There'll be a there'll be a $5,000 prize for that. In addition to that, I'm going to have Connor come up here and talk about another award called the People's Choice Awards, but there'll be 3 other awards: Most Innovative, the Next Unicorn, and True Visionary Award. Our judges will decide those. While I'm on the topic of judges, ladies and gentlemen, our 3 judges are here. Woo-hoo! Thank you. Mr. Greg Barr, the editor-in-chief of the Phoenix Business Journal. Ladies and gentlemen. Ashley Sankar, who here watches Shark Tank? Anybody here watch the first Shark Tank of the season? If you did, you would see 1920 and Ashley Sankar win on Shark Tank. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Sankar. And our sponsor today of Demo Day is the National Bank of Arizona. Our 3rd judge is Nick Casson. He is the Vice President of Strategy for the National Bank of Arizona. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the time. We couldn't do it without you, so we really appreciate you being here, sponsoring us, and being part of all of this. We have a pretty packed agenda. We're going to go pretty quick. The pitches are 5 minutes. You will have the opportunity to ask a question or two, but we're going to try to roll through as quickly as possible. We'll get our judges fully equipped to make the decision. We'll bring them out. They'll make a decision. We'll bring back and announce the awards. I'd like to introduce Connor Vickery. Connor is the student director of Canyon Ventures. Ladies and gentlemen, the Connor Vickery. Connor is going to talk about the People's Choice Award.
Of course, like he said, my name again is Connor Vickery. I got to win Arizona Venture of the Year last year, and it's been really amazing over the last year to see my company's growth on top of just learning the education from Founders Forum, our weekly meetings, and getting the experience to publicly speak in a room just like this about a year ago today. So super blessed for that. On top of that, this year we're doing something called the People's Choice Award that allows every one of y'all to be a judge, to have your voice be showcased at the end here. We have a simple QR code up there, and y'all tell us who an extra additional $1,000 should be going to. Super simple, but again, make sure you're taking notes. You are picking up what you like, what you don't like about some of these pitches, and make sure you have that number one you're going to choose at the end for your choice at an additional $1,000. Right?
Who will introduce us? Sarah.
Of course, so we're going to start off with a prayer. I'm going to bring Sarah LeDrew up. How are you?
Awesome. Would you guys all pray with me? Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this opportunity to be here tonight, God. We thank you for the ability to come up with businesses, God, to be successful. You created business. So Jesus, we just pray that you would be in the midst of every single pitch. I pray that you would calm any nerves. Jesus, that your Holy Spirit would be in the room, that maybe for people who don't know you, God, that they would learn who you are today. And we just pray that you would bless the pitches, that you would bless this opportunity. And we just thank you for all the team and Mr. Vera and Connor and everyone who's worked very hard for this opportunity. Jesus, we pray that you would honor their hard work. And we just pray that you would be in the midst of every single thing we do. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen.
I'm often asked, what do I regret about being an entrepreneur? And that's hard, because I believe that entrepreneurs change the world. We are the ones, you guys are the ones, the 7 here that are pitched tonight, you are the ones that take the risk, to solve the problems. You are the ones that transform the world with your inventions, your persistence, and your drive to make something great. You are the ones that do that. When I'm asked what do I regret the most, the one thing I always say is that I didn't start sooner. We believe that entrepreneurs should start as soon as possible. When you get to college, it's too late. You've already had, years and years where you could have been an entrepreneur. So it takes 10 years to be successful as an entrepreneur. That's why we love having young entrepreneurs with us. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Candy and More, our first presentation. Come on up here, guys. They pitched last year, they've got a business, and they're going to tell you about their company.
Hi, my name is Eldon. And my name is Scarlett. And my name is Sarah. And we are Candy and More! So this business was born in 2023. We were just minding our own business, and we thought, we should have a lemonade stand. But then we decided everyone has a lemonade stand. So then we decided to have a candy lemonade stand. And then we asked our parents, and they said yes. And then we were very happy. Our candy is made with candy discs and drink mix. And the judges, you have a cup of it. Feel free to pour it. And it is made with joy and care. And don't worry, we are cottage food licensed and have food handler certifications. This is why you should invest with our business, because we can grow it and we can become successful in life. Thank you for your time.
Okay, I just have one question. Can we buy your candy and more?
Yes, you can buy it right outside the door when you walk out.
Okay, and how much is it?
These are 5, and then the one with the food mix are $10.
And we also have a hot chocolate one that is $10 and it has a peppermint disc inside.
Well, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I'll see you outside there. And you take credit cards? So we're going to start them young here at GCU, so they're going to be great entrepreneurs. Our first participant tonight, our presentation is Caleb McCandless, and his company is Chap. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Caleb McCandless.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me? Good? Perfect. It's hard to follow up that. I know. I'm not as cute as them, but... Hello, my name is Caleb McCandless, and I'm honored to be with you here today at Demo Day. My company focuses on people with melted lip balm and melted lipstick in their vehicles. Can I ask you guys a question? Who has experienced melted lip balm in their car? Or have you ever lost your lip balm before actually finishing it? Keep your hands up for me. Look around the room. That's 70% of this room that just acknowledged this issue. What if we asked all of Phoenix, Arizona? What about all of the United States? Chap works by suspending your lip balm in an upright position so that when it does melt, it can re-solidify in its original container, maintaining its form and its function for its next use. With that, we provide a place to conveniently keep your lip balm, so you always know where it is before and after application. Now, I know what you're thinking. Such a simple invention. Well, we have been honored to be recognized by a couple notable features in the news. The first one I want to show you is Car and Driver magazine. This was an amazing opportunity where Car and Driver magazine, one of the largest automobile magazines in the world, featured Chap as a top car accessory you didn't know you needed. Now, we have been honored to have our value and our purpose recognized by such a highly established publication. Another one by Good Housekeeping magazine showcased Chap as the best car beauty accessory on Amazon. Again, showcasing its utility and value to their fan base. This last one is one of my favorites. It has a YouTube social media company called Donut Media. I watched this YouTube channel growing up, and it was amazing to see my product showcased on their platform, displaying the utility and value to their viewers. One of my recent most valuable things to me was the recent feature in Phoenix Business Journal's AZ Innovation Under 25. This was an amazing and super humbling moment for me, as what started Chap here in the Phoenix Valley was recognized. We have been rooted here in Phoenix, and we are excited to continue to grow. And with features like this, and the previous ones mentioned, Chap's value is growing, and we want to share that with the rest of the community. I want to go back a little bit. My mom originally came up with this idea. She's watching right now, and I cannot thank her enough for being my mother first, my inspiration second, and my business partner third. It's been an incredible journey that we have done together to take on this idea and turn it into something valuable. And to her, I give all my gratitude. Today, we have done over $550,000 in revenue. That's all with no paid marketing. Our profit margin remains high, allowing us to provide a fair value to our customers, who we value at the end of the day. With strong upcoming opportunities within the retail industries, we are excited to see what is on the horizon of Chap. Now, as many of you know in here, without customers, you won't have a business. So, what better way to show you the value that we provide to the customers than from the reviews themselves? Before I go to the next slide, I must remind you, these are actual reviews. They're some of my favorites, but let's keep that in mind. Before purchasing the Chap, I had no friends. I was in tremendous debt and a true disgrace to my entire family. After installing the Chap, I now live a thriving and healthy existence due to my soft lips. They now never go unchapped, sticked, because I have a trustworthy holder that's always accessible and near. Thanks, Chap. It's reviews like this that why we do it. Now this next one I'm going to show you is one of my personal favorites. It states inventor deserves a Nobel Prize. I'm flattered, truly. But this shows the purpose. According to Wikipedia, the Nobel Prizes are awarded to those who during the preceding year have conferred the greatest benefit to humankind. Can we get an exception to the preceding year rule because this is the best freaking benefit to humankind for those with a chapstick addiction? No more mess, no more searching. Everyone asks if it's a feature that came in my vehicle. Everyone is getting one for Christmas. Everyone deserves this sort of luxury. Oprah, put this on your list of favorite things. These are 2 amazing reviews, and we have had thousands of reviews just like this. The customers have spoken. They love CarChat. The value in utility that we provide to them has been profound. What started in the Phoenix Valley has now spread. So what is next for CarChat? As our roots are deeply in the Phoenix community, especially GCU, as a junior and engineering student myself, we are here to uplift the community that we are a part of. We are grateful for all that it has done for us, and we are here to do the exact same in the return. We have a continued growing customer base, increasing revenue, in an amazing, expanding market. The proof is in the pudding. It is evident. Our mission remains clear. We want to solve your problems. The people in this room that raise their hand, we solve your problem. We are here for you. With that, your vote today for CarChat Arizona Venture of the Year will mean a lot to our company. We are here to redefine everyday convenience for you in your life. Thank you.
Yeah, any question? I think we're doing 1 or 2. Yes.
Yes, sir. What does it sell for? You said you had 550K.
Yes, sir.
Where are you selling it? How are you selling it?
Great question. So we originally started on Etsy. Fun fact, I put it up online as a joke. Because I made it for my mom, and it solved her problem, and I was like, okay, well, let's see how it goes. So I started selling on Etsy. From there, we got onto Amazon, and that's between Etsy and Amazon is where the majority of our sales happen. Like I mentioned, we've done no paid marketing, and so a lot of the organic traction that we've gotten has really helped us with that. We've been doing it for the past year now. We've been selling them for $6.99 all the way up to $8.99. $6.99 all the way up to $8.99. And as we go into the retail, we have some amazing connections. I was up at Apex in Las Vegas this past, I think that was November, and we had some great connections there with AutoZone, O'Reilly's, some distributors there as well. So we're working closely with them. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who are your competitors?
Yeah, great question. So we have one competitor mainly, and they place the lip balm holder in the vent of the car. And so a lot of people ask me, why didn't you do that? And that's a great question. What we did differently is we placed it where you want to keep your lip balm. So while CarChat is oftentimes placed in the car, sometimes nurses like to have it in their locker at work. Maybe it's next to their bed is a common area. And we also recognize that during the winter months, when you turn on your heater, you're melting it for no reason. And so that's our main competitor that focuses on the vent.
Then how much does it cost you to make it?
Great question. So we've been making them right now at GCU for around 40 sets.
And do you have any patents or trademarks?
We have a trademark on the name CarChat, and then we also have our patent filed. I do not know the clearance of that, but we filed it in the beginning stages. If that answers it well.
Last question, how long have you been selling?
Yeah, we've been selling around a year and a half. Any other questions? Awesome. Thank you.
Give a round of applause. Okay, so next up will be the best bar, coming in with the dairy-free, grain-free, and gluten-free option. Here is the floor. How was the first pitch? Do you guys like that?
Welcome and thank you for being here this evening. Let's begin with a quick show of hands if you or a member of your household consume energy, protein, or granola bars. Incredible, that's almost all of you. Thank you, you are a big part of my product market fit. My journey began 7 years ago when I gave up refined sugars, processed foods, and artificial sweeteners. Grocery shopping posed challenging, especially in the granola and bar category. I mean, you might as well just go buy a candy bar. They're filled with glucose syrup, brown rice syrup, sugar, soy, seed oils, aspartame, allulose, which, by the way, the FDA describes allulose as a natural sweetener manufactured artificially. This was and still is a big problem for me and my family. Hi, I am Shannon Ortiz, founder of Shannon's Kitchen and creator of the best granola and the best bar. I began baking at home, substituting non-essential ingredients for clean ingredients and using honey as my main sweetener. This is when I landed on a simple cinnamon granola that my friends and family loved, so much so that I began to sell it to them. And in March of 2020, with $2,000 from our 401k, I started my side hustle, Shannon's Kitchen, with 4 flavors of granola. Today we produce over 16 flavors. We sell in over 12 farmers markets every single week, and we ship nationwide. In 2021, in an effort to create a grain-free granola, I created a bite-sized snack bar with honey. Peddler's Son, a local distributor, approached me and asked me if I would turn my little bite-sized squares into a single bar. Joe said it was the best bar he's ever had and would love to sell it to him for us. So as you can see here, some of our premier retail locations, those are in direct partnership with our distributor, Peddler's Son. With Arizona Grand Resort, San Diego Padres, Chicago Cubs during spring training, ASU, Marriott, Desert Ridge, and many more. We've also begun shipping out of state, and we do have some accounts in both South Dakota and Pennsylvania. So what's in the best bar? The best bar is filled with nutrient-dense ingredients that will make your body thrive and your taste buds will love. It's filled with all organic almonds, cashews, pecans, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, raw filtered honey, coconut oil, and Himalayan pink salt. That's it. The star of the best bar is right there in that yellow bucket, 5 gallons of pure liquid gold, raw, unfiltered wildflower from the Lopez family in Queen Creek, Arizona. We also make 2 other flavors of bars in addition to the original, in cacao and cinnamon. However, the best bar original truly stands out in the crowd. What I would love to do right now is have you grab the best bar. And if you haven't done so already, please open it up and let's taste the difference together. So let's take a bite. Let's close your eyes and taste the layers of all those beautiful organic nuts and seeds and how the honey caramelized perfectly. What's more is you get 6 grams of natural protein from the nuts and seeds, 10 net carbs, which is incredible energy, 3 grams of protein, and 19 grams of healthy fat. The best bar is balanced, satisfying, and what a value. It is so good. While you're finishing the best bar, I would like to share a few more of our accomplishments with you. In 2023, MMA champion and boxer, the #1 professional female fighter in the world, Chris Cyborg, ate the best bar in her training camp to Bellator 300, where she went on to win by knockout in the first round. In 2024, we received the honor of Best of the Valley from Phoenix Magazine. We are alongside 4 other incredible businesses as editors' picks. We were even alongside a James Beard Award winner. Our first 3 years in business were COVID years. In 2022, when the single best bar launched, our business grew to $89,000 in revenue. At the end of 22, I left my full-time job as a nanny and pursued full-time entrepreneurship. Our results were staggering. We grew 185% that first year as a full-time business. Our growth has continued, and in 2024, we finished at $352,000 and have 9 employees. We are on track for 2025 to do our projection of $600,000. I truly hope that you enjoyed the Best Bar as much as we enjoy making it. And we believe with our growth, with our Arizona partners, and with our Arizona-made products, that we check all the boxes to earn the award of Arizona Venture of the Year. Thank you.
2024, you were at 352K, profitable?
Yes.
And what does it cost to make, and what's your margin?
Our margins with food is a little different anyway than anywhere else, but we are about 90 cents a bar right now, and we sell them for $5.
Okay, and do you have any plan in place for any other major retail, as in grocery stores, that kind of thing?
Yes, this is our first year that we are ready to go towards a major retailer. We have our sites currently on AJ's as our first purveyor, as it's a premium brand in a premium market, and we know that we still can produce all of our product currently locally, that we know that we can attain that account. We have had communication with Whole Foods and Sprouts and Natural Grocers in the past, and we know that that's going to be our next jump. We just want to be ready for it.
How do you currently market your product?
We market our product online and in farmers markets, and we've done no paid advertising so far. So we actually, this year is our first goal to get our website redesigned, and actually meeting tomorrow to do that with Kevin, and to really continue to grow our market online, as we do a lot of our business in tourist areas as well, and a lot of our resorts with banquets and catering, so our bar reaches far across the country and the world.
Now, what would you say is your return customer rate?
50%, at least.
Yeah, so if you're planning on getting in the grocery store, I mean, do you produce all your bars at home right now?
No, we work out of a commercial space. We're currently looking to get our own freestanding. We started at home for 2 years, and we did a shared kitchen where we shared time for 2 years. And for the last year, we've been in our own private kitchen suite, which is about 330 square feet. And we're looking to move into about an 1,800 square foot property nearby GCU.
And they say making them all by hand right
Yes.
now. Are you looking to get into machinery automation for it?
That will be our goal once we start growing in the new space. To look at that right now, equipment is really large. Even a packaging machine would fit probably from this table to this table, and just mixers and letting go of that control, getting ready to, you have to almost start over when you start adding machines and reincorporate how everything is made. So it is in the plan to start using machines, and I know my baker will be happy for that.
Thank you.
Yes.
You have a question. I also have a follow-up question after that too. Where are you getting your 6 gram protein from specifically?
All the nuts.
All the nuts?
That's it. We
Okay.
never add any protein.
Okay, and do you plan, is there plan for future product development where you grow that protein?
It's possible. I'm very particular in the protein that I'm going to use, and currently, since we do have statements with Major League Baseball teams, adding proteins limits what you can market to athletes because of false positive testing. So therefore, at this time, we've really been very cautious in what we do. I won't even use hemp seeds in my kitchen because that can cause false positive testing for athletes.
Gotcha. And I was all, sorry, one more question would
Yes.
be, I guess, target audience specifically. For example, I was thinking, going to the gym, popping one of these bar in, but I would wish for it to be a little higher in the protein category. So how would you achieve that to attract that specific audience?
I think if we did that, we would start playing around maybe with some different proteins, but it would have to be very specific and cleared because we do have such a huge audience with athletes.
Yeah.
And for me, when I look at the best bar, I look at it as a very balanced energy bar, something that is going to be like to continue through a hike, to get you after a workout, pre-workout, something to just give you the boost that you need, maybe even in conjunction with your protein powder.
Sure. Awesome. Thank you.
You got it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best bar. Our next presentation is Powder Pal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lucas Piley with Powder Pal.
Ladies and gentlemen, more than 50% of Americans use powder every single day, and they all have the same problem. We've all been there, fumbling with powder scoops that make messes and waste time trying to transfer powder into small bottles or containers. Who here has spilled powder before? That's almost 100% of the room. Well, guys, imagine this. I'm sorry. Trying to transfer powder into powder scoops, wow, I'm struggling, I'm sorry. Whether it's athletes using pre-workout or protein powder, moms making baby formula, or bakers that use flour, sugar, or any other powder, the struggle is universal. Why is it so hard to scoop powder into containers? The answer is this. This powder scoop is the most inefficient thing. Current powder scoops are not made to effectively transfer your powder. Imagine this. You go to the store and spend $60 on a tub of protein powder with 10 serving sizes, but thanks to the inefficient scoop, you waste 2 of those serving sizes all over your counter. Add that up and you waste hundreds of dollars of spilled powder a year. This would happen to me almost daily. I'd come home from the gym, exhausted after a workout, my arms would be shaking, and I'd try to scoop my expensive powder from the container into the mixer. And guess where it ended up every single time? You guessed it, all over the counter. It got to a point that my own mother had banned me from making shakes in the house. Listen to this. I'm so glad I never have to hear that again. Ladies and gentlemen, I've come up with an innovative device to prevent what I like to call the powder fumble. My name is Lucas, and this is Powder Pal. Instead of telling you how it works, let me just show you the value that Powder Pal creates. Watch carefully, because in just seconds, you're never going to want to go back to that using that old rinky-dink powder scoop ever again. Here, we have protein powder, flour, collagen, and sugar. Allow my assistants to show you just how easy and mess-free using Powder Pal is. With Powder Pal, you never have to turn your wrist over, risking your precious powder again. See how easy it is? All you have to do is pull the scoop, and the powder will come right out. Come on, guys, nice and easy. There you go. Powder Pal is versatile. There's 2 sizes that, when purchased together, allow users to dispense any powder, no matter how fine or clumpy it may be. The powder fumble is such a problem that there is already competition. However, we've tried them, and they really don't work well. Here we have the slide scoop. You can't pull back the handle, and it's too big to fit into small jars. The zoop scoop is a disaster. It spills powder everywhere and requires 2 hands. The schoonel starts spilling powder even before it gets over the bottle. As you can see, these competitors are a lot more complex and more inefficient than powder pellets. Thank you guys so much for demonstrating. Annual protein powder sales are approaching a whopping $19 billion, and that's not even including any other powder that powder pellet can be used for. Again, that $19 billion can be used. That $19 billion is for anyone that would like to use a powder pellet. For B2C, we sell on Instagram, TikTok Shop, Shopify, and Etsy. And for B2B, we have 3 wholesale stores and are in talks with a big retail store that would love to sell powder pellets. Our marketing strategy consists of using social media to demonstrate the value of powder pellet. Our value is going viral. On Instagram and TikTok combined, we have over 2.8 million views, which brought in a little under $3,000 in the last 2 weeks alone. Now you've seen and heard the value that powder pellet creates, but let's see what our customers have to say about it. Somebody said here that this thing should be $20 more because of how good it works. He used to make a mess with his pre-workout, but no longer thanks to powder pellet. Sam has both the 2 tablespoon and the 4 tablespoon option, and uses it for multiple powders. Dylan used to spill his coffee grounds every single day, but no longer does thanks to powder pellet. It puts a smile on my face to know that I'm saving people time, money, and effort in their day-to-day lives. So let's see what happened since powder pellet first started. In the last 6 months, I participated in Grand Canyon University's Canyon Challenge, which is a Shark Tank-like pitch event in which I took first place. I was also named one of Phoenix, Arizona's Inno 25 Under 25 Top Entrepreneurs for 2024 by the Phoenix Business Journal. So what's next for powder pellet? In 2025, we're going to continue to grow our brand and create value on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, as well as expand our product line in the retail market. We're going to continue to partner with influencers and expand our products to go for creatine powder and other powders. Your vote for Arizona Venture of the Year ensures that Americans everywhere stop fumbling their powder. Thank you. You guys made me nervous today.
To make this?
Yeah, absolutely. So it costs under $1 to make. So we have 2 sizes, right? It costs under $1 to make both, but it does take 3.5 hours to make 5 little scoops and 3.5 hours to make 3 big scoops. So that's really where the cost is.
And then where are you currently selling?
Yeah, we sell on Instagram Shop, TikTok Shop, Etsy, Shopify, and in the 3 wholesale stores I'm talking about.
Why are you not on Amazon?
Why aren't I on Amazon? Right now, we think it's best to stay in our little area because if I go on Amazon and get over a couple hundred orders, I won't be able to produce them fast enough. Yeah.
Well, I guess the question is how can you solve the problem of being able to ramp up then with faster ways of producing?
Absolutely. So with the $5,000 I could potentially win today, I'd invest in more 3D printers and ways to make them. And as I keep growing in marketing and getting more orders, I could eventually go into injection molding.
Now, based on how this product is made, what are the limitations? Like, what all can it be used for? Like, I would imagine more than protein powder. Like, something more valuable than protein powder is like baby formula, right?
Yeah.
So, can this be used for baby formula?
Yeah. So I've been looking into expanding into baby formula, and I need a bunch of like certifications. And I would get that injection molded, and baby formula is a specific amount of powder, so I would get a specific powder scoop that would be specifically for baby formula. So this one couldn't exactly work for baby formula, but I have someone that feeds their lizard with it. It can be used for more than just powder, you know?
And that's dishwasher safe?
This one is not dishwasher safe. I'm looking into another filament that will be dishwasher safe in the future, so that'll be coming soon. Questions, guys?
How many units have you sold so far?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I've sold a little, well, probably as of today, I've probably sold over 1,000 units. Yeah.
In like how long?
Since August. So I just started, actually I started full time about 4 weeks ago. And in that, we've pretty much doubled our production and our sales. So.
All right, let's give Lucas a round of applause. Okay, so our next presenter here is someone that actually I've been a customer of. They built out my website, building out my onboarding system. Some of the other familiar faces here in our Canyon Ventures ecosystem. Welcome to the floor, Use Fox. Round of applause.
Awesome. Cool. So before we get started, if all of you could actually take out your phones and scan this QR code. Some of you in the back might need to zoom in. It's going to pull up a form. Just go ahead and submit that form. There's going to be a surprise at the end. I promise it'll be cool. Well, I think it's cool. I think you guys will agree with me. So I'll give you guys a few seconds for that. It's just first name, number, that's it. So I'll give it a few more seconds. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Salman.
And I'm excited to introduce the Box Company.
Let's experience the future of AI-powered business.
So like any great business, the Box Company starts with a great story. And that story starts back in 2019. When we were actually students here in this very campus, we were college freshmen. And during that time, we founded an app. It was a food delivery service app for private universities. It was the first app of its kind. And through that app, we actually won the Canyon Challenge. And to this day, we've been the only freshman to ever win that competition.
Yeah, from then on, we went on and a lot of opportunities from that. For instance, Kevin, he went to start a nonprofit, Exponential Destiny, teaching underprivileged kids about exponential technologies and AI. And for me, I developed the educational platform using AI called Jotted. And now we're doing something crazy.
Yeah, so today we're excited to be leading the Box Company, but we still follow our passions for education. Most recently, we're actually asked to be guest speakers in some of the classrooms here at GCU, sharing our AI knowledge with the students. Awesome. So it's 2025. What does that mean? The AI revolution is here. A quote I like referencing often is, Uber yourself before you get Kodak'd. What does that mean? Right? That means that if businesses are not putting AI at the core of their business, they will eventually go out of business.
Yeah, the choice is clear now. We have to innovate and thrive, otherwise you face going into obsolescence.
Yeah, so our solution can be explained in 3 simple steps. The first step is consulting. We sit with the client and develop a strategy and find the perfect AI solution that fits their needs.
Next up, we create a proprietary technology stack that they own. So this increases their valuation within the company and saves a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah. The third step I think is the most important step is implementation. We don't just create software and deliver it to the company and like, here you go. What we actually do is we sit with every single employee, we train them until every single employee has adopted this new software and it's been adopted by the whole organization.
So these are just some of the clients here in the Valley. We range from law firms to nonprofits, startups, and well-established businesses. This is one of the companies I'm most proud of. We increased their lead by 300%. By creating custom AI bot, and we created an AI content generation system that increased their monthly visitors from 1,000 to literally 200,000 a month.
Yeah, so we've been featured on several different publications, asked to speak at different events, but I think what I'm most proud of is I was actually brought in as an AI expert and asked to speak on stage in Geneva, Switzerland for the United Nations, where I addressed 40 world leaders on artificial intelligence and where they should direct it for their country for education and business.
Yeah, and we went on to won multiple awards in product hunt. Number one product of the week, number one product in AI, number one product in education. So yeah.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, the solutions we provide are very custom. So they're hard to show. So what we've done here is we created 3 custom demos, one for each of the judge and your respective business. And this is just the tip of the iceberg what we can do for your business. Just so you guys get an idea of what a Box solution looks like.
So quick question for everyone. How many of you guys have watched a TikTok reel within the last week? Nearly everyone, okay. How many of you guys have read an article within the last week? Okay. So it's interesting, right? We need to target younger audiences, and how can we do this? Well, Greg, what we've done is actually looked at your recent article, summarize it, clone your voice, and create a viral TikTok short.
Calling my lawyer.
Receives $2.25 million donation from Arizona Credit Union by Greg Barr. Hey, that's me. Editor-in-Chief, Phoenix Business Journal, through Arrowhead Campus.
Yeah, and again, this is just a summary, and the call to action of the video is for them to go read the full article and subscribe to the Phoenix Business Journal. And this is just one video, but it can be done at scale through our bot, with all the articles on our website.
Next up, for the National Bank of Arizona, what we did is actually scrape the entire website and create a custom knowledge base and an AI agent trained on that. So anyone can call this number anytime they want. We're going to give a quick demo of how it works.
So it's basically someone calling customer service.
Hello, thank you for calling National Bank of Arizona. This is Greg Barr. How may I assist you today?
Yeah, hello. I was wondering, how do I open a business checking account?
Hi there. I'd love to help you with that. To open a business checking account with us, you'll typically need the following. 1, this includes your business name, address, and contact information. 2, this could be your
Quick question. Sorry to interrupt you. How do I reset my password?
No problem at all. I'm here to help. To reset your password, you can follow these steps. 1.
Basically, it's the smartest employee within your organization. It knows every single thing it needs to know about the National Bank of Arizona.
Next up for Ashley, what we did is we actually trained an AI model based on your company's images. This is literally insane. So we just took a picture of a product last night, and we put it into any human model we want. You might recognize a face or two in here.
And again, I want to express, these videos are 100% AI generated. Awesome. So we have many plans for the future. To date, we've been 6 months in business, and our revenue is $103,000. And we're planning on expanding to many different industries. Most recently, we secured a partnership with one of Arizona's biggest law firm.
Yeah, what we did was create an AI agent that literally scrapes for thousands of leads every single day, sends it directly to them every single week. This is something that's never been done before. We created a custom development platform that would have taken literally years. We've done it in like 2-3 months.
Yeah, our mission is simple. What we want to do is transform the Arizona business landscape by bringing innovative AI solutions that drive exponential growth.
So yeah, let's build the future together.
Yeah. Your vote for us as AZ Venture of the Year ensures that Arizona businesses stay ahead in the AI revolution, not behind it. And wait, one last thing. So everyone should be getting a call and a text right now that submitted the form. And this was done through our proprietary AI chatbot. Sorry, AI bot. Thank you, guys.
Very impressive. So how much, on average, is a project with you all? Like, your project, how much do you bring in on average?
Yeah, so the projects are very, very custom. But I would say on average, it's around $15,000 to $20,000 for the AI development projects. But they're very, very custom solutions.
Yeah. Okay, and do you all do all the work, or you partner offshore?
So everything is done in-house by us. Yeah.
What's the scope of your customers? You mentioned you just signed up a law firm.
Right, correct. So our clients range from law firms, nonprofits, startups, and established businesses already.
Yeah.
Like every business needs AI, and we all provide that.
Yeah, we were really trying to find a niche, but what we found is that every single business needs an AI in their system. So it's like any business that's up and running in one way or another needs to be using AI.
And what kind of marketing budget, or how are you doing it?
Yeah, so in the 6 months we've been in business, we've done zero marketing. We have not launched our social media. We've been like very stealthy. Every single client we get has been through a referral. We like being selective with the clients we get, and every single client has been through a referral.
Now, if you develop something proprietary with a company, how does it work rights-wise?
Yeah, we usually talk beforehand. If they want to own it, we give full rights to them. That, like I mentioned, it increases their valuation. So usually they want to go with that. We also have SaaS models, so we own the rights if they don't want to like straight up buy it. So that's how SaaS revenue gets created as well.
Yep. Any other questions?
Yeah, do you guys own 100% of the business, or do you have partners?
Just us.
Yeah, we're partners at 50/50.
What's the typical time frame for the project?
Really depends how complex it is. If it's a full-fledged like website and custom AI bot, it could be within a month.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Vox. I look much better in AI, by the way. So thank you guys. That was great. Next up is Splashy Sand. By the way, judges, you have all the products in your gift bags there. You can see Splashy Sand's product. You can see them there. We have 3 more pitches. Splashy Sand is next. After this, while our judges are deliberating, we have food for you right outside. So we're going to take a quick break. When you're done, there's food outside while we're judging. And you're going to have an opportunity to pick the People's Choice Award.
Yes, no, maybe, no. Okay. Hi. All right. So, I am wondering if any of you are parents. I'm maybe not my target audience, but a couple parents in here at least. Okay. And I'm also wondering, and you know, I guess we were all kids. Who spilled kinetic sand, dug kinetic sand out of their upholstery, dug Play-Doh out of their carpet? I spent more than my fair share of time doing that. Slime? Anybody get banned from bringing slime in the house? Yeah. Kids love sensory play. Parents love the idea of sensory play, but absolutely hate the mess. I wanted to solve that problem. My kids love sensory play. Not the mess. Can't do the mess. So I thought, what can we come up with that is imaginative, that is fun? My kids were going through bath bombs by the dozen. I was going broke. And so I thought, how can we smush all of these things together and make something really cool? So we started a play. Splashy Sand was made out of desperation. I'm Sophia, I'm a mom. This one is mine. These are at our house a lot. And I wanted to come up with a product that was affordable, really good for skin, free of additives, allowed them to have fun with sensory play, much like they would with a kinetic sand or a Play-Doh, but I wanted it to be mess-free. So we got to work. Splashy Sand is sensory sand for the bathtub that morphs into a skin-nourishing bath soap, meaning kids can play on land, kids can play in the sea, and they can have a lot of fun doing it. However, splashy sand is something that is a little bit hard to just explain, and it's a little bit easier to show you. So I wanted to show you by having the kids play. They're having fun. It molds, it holds its shape. Here, hold this microphone.
Hi guys. I bet you guys know me.
It holds its shape much like kinetic sand.
It's real good.
It smells amazing. It's all natural. We offer dye-free and things that are great for sensitive skin. And when put in the bathtub, it dissolves. It fully dissolves, it's septic safe, and it is awesome for skin.
Awesome. Really awesome.
Okay, thank you. Kids will come out of the bathtub smelling great, and their skin is heavenly soft. So I love this product. We offer dye-free, unscented. There is something for everyone. But I wanted to show you my other favorite little model because I feel like splashy sand is best when you can see it. It's also really good when you can smell it, so you might want to open up your splashy sand. Splashy sand is also free of a bunch of icky additives. It's great for outside sensory play, and unlike kinetic sand, it dissolves. It won't stain your skin. You can play with it in a dry bathtub, run a warm bath, and when the kids are done playing, it's septic safe. It all goes right down the drain. Has a one-swipe clean. And, we were asked here today to talk about the value. And the value for this is really kids enjoying themselves in a way that doesn't make parents anxious. Because my husband wants to die when I get out sensory play. So I'm the yes mom. So unlike a kinetic sand, what does kinetic sand do? It kinetic sands. It gets everywhere, you sweep it up, and that's what it does. It is fun though. Play-Doh, same thing. What does Play-Doh do? It Play-Dohs. It's a one-trick pony. Splashy sand is not. Splashy sand not only can be used for dry land play, you can add varying amounts of water, making it have a slime texture, a paint texture. My kids love to paint each other in the bathtub. It has unlimited textural experiences, which is really fun for kids. And despite my 8-year-old, it actually does provide less mess. When kids are put in a dry bathtub and allowed to play with it, they can make this mess in the dry bathtub all they want. You plug the drain, run a warm bath, and that's it. There's no mess. I also love that this offers screen-free play and multifunction. We don't have as much disposable income as we used to. Things have to work harder and products have to do more, which is what we love about this. You can play with it on land, you can play with it in the sea. And it nourishes skin. It's like if a bottle of lotion, kinetic sand, and a bath bomb all had a baby, which I bet is something you've never thought about. Talk to me if you have. Talk to your psychologist, actually. It is packed with natural ingredients. We don't add any icky stuff to this. It's really sensitive skin friendly, and the sensory industry has a super high rate of growth and very little innovation. Like I said, there's been Play-Doh, there's kinetic sand, and there's slime. Maybe like a foam or something. That's it. There hasn't been innovation, and I think that this is the innovation that the sensory industry needs. Again, we were asked to really talk about value today. Who does this provide value for? This provides value for parents because we have way less room for stuff, and that's not going to change. Interest rates are keeping parents in their homes that are oftentimes too small for their growing families, and we have less space than we want, which means we need smaller toys and toys that do more and work harder. Kids also are horribly wildly spoiled and have everything. So what else do you get them? You have to get them something that has not existed until now. Grandparents are arguably, probably tied with our largest customer segment. Lots of our business comes from grandparents because parents are begging for grandparents to stop buying things. We don't have the room. We know we want to love the kids. What do? You get stuff that has fun and then goes away. Splashy sand. Multifunctionality drives demand. Again, people want more for less. And this offers that. This is more experiences with less purchase. We reduce our plastic packaging. Everything comes in one jar. These jars were also really thoughtfully purchased. We went through a lot of jars. They have a nice pop-top lid, our full-size models do, and they're really easy for reuse. It's also affordable. You walk into Lush, you spend $10 on a bath bomb. You buy a $20 sensory kit that does one thing, one time. Our full-size kits last about 5 to 6 baths, and they're fun for regular sensory play for a long time. It won't stay in their hands, so when they wash them, they'll not only be nice and clean, but soft. So what's next for Splashy Sand? Well, we just introduced our bath soak, which has lots of very similar ingredients. However, we are doing a whole Swifty line, and it's been just very popular. Most of our business comes from wholesale, and the wholesale distributors, the boutiques, have absolutely loved this. We've also been working on different scrubs. The kids shop, the moms want something for themselves, and the scrubs have been a huge hit. We don't use things like emulsifying waxes or anything like that, so it's totally additive free, and it's just been getting really amazing feedback, so we're really excited to expand that. And then this summer, this spring, we've been working on the perfect recipe for bubble dough. It will act and look and play just like Play-Doh, but when you crumble it up, it'll give you a nice bubble bath. So we're really excited about that product and just trying to make it more bubbly. So again, who does this provide value to? Just, it's so fun for the kids. They smell so yummy, and they're so soft, and I love the low mess. Truly, it's a one-swipe clean, and everybody wins. So yeah, I'm Sophia again. Thank you for learning about Splashy Sand, and I hope that you can enjoy yours. If you add just a little bit of water to yours, it turns into a nice scrub.
Bye. Can't get more.
Any questions?
Yeah, so, nice. Where can this be found? Can we purchase?
You could purchase this on our Shopify website, and we dabbled in Etsy and Amazon. Not quite, I think, the right moment for us yet, but just working on getting a good handle on that and then expanding.
Okay, and then how much does it cost to make, and how much is the cost of the customer?
Yeah, across the board, our profit margins on each kit are about 75%. Our full-size kits are 35, our mini kits are 25, our minis are 25, and these are, 15, and these are 10. Little push pops.
And would you say the majority segment of your business is kids, or is there more opportunity for adults?
Yeah, so right now, we started selling this in January 2024, and just recently rolled out our bath soaks for tweens. The bath soaks, the Swifty bath soaks have been super popular for tweens. The scrub we just rolled out, our first batch this month. So all of last year, all kid product, and then slowly dipping our toes into the waters of tweens and adults, which I think is a good expansion. We also do a big chunk of our business through subscription.
And where is it made and how is it made?
Yeah, so it's actually made small batch at GCU, and the hope is, and $5,000 would certainly help that, is to get bigger equipment so that we can, much like Powder Pal, time is the enemy. It's just when you have a mixer this big, it takes a long time to mix batches. So just looking for, to invest in equipment in order to really be able to handle volume.
I think that's it. Awesome. Give a round of applause. Hey, we have 2 more presentations, and then we have Qdoba outside for everyone at the end. So I want to sit back out. I just want to give that reminder. But next, we're going to have Shannon from Puzzle Rides enter up here. Awesome.
All right. So my name is Katie Dufort, and I am the owner of Puzzle Rides, and I bet you're all wondering what in the world is a puzzle ride. Well, a puzzle ride is an escape room style scavenger hunt on a golf cart. In an escape room, you solve puzzles and go room to room and try to beat the timer and get out in time. On a puzzle ride, you solve puzzles to go location to location, trying to get to the final location before time runs out. It's just as much fun as it sounds, and it's something we started in 2020 as a pandemic pivot. We did it as a, quote, fun outside thing to do, but what we uncovered, we were solving some major problems. The problems? Well, the root of the problem is everybody has a phone in their hand. How many phones do we see already up in this room? And that there's nothing fun to do. People are used to a new dopamine hit every 20 seconds and from their phones, and they get quickly bored. At the same time, they demand personalized and unique experiences. When people travel together, they want to have a memorable experience, and that's hard to do when everybody has a phone in their hand. Museums and attractions struggle to meet new customer expectations. Tech innovations are very expensive, and many of these places have to close. Hotels and resorts have similar lists of amenities, with little to differentiate them from other properties. It is very rare to see anything beyond a pool, a fitness room, and a spa. Today's travelers and corporate clientele are looking for the it factor they see in social media. Companies spend millions on team building, and that is often cringeworthy and pandering. Not only is it not fun, what is the ROI? Locals in tourist areas often avoid the trap because they are missing out on experiences that are offered in that area. The solution to all these problems is Puzzle Rides. Puzzle Rides reconnects people with each other and their surroundings through immersive, phone-free puzzle adventures that spark collaboration, creativity, and community. We build bonds by making core memories and immersion in childhood play. Much like Walt Disney, we tap into multiple markets with ease. At the very heart of what we do is our flagship experience, the Puzzle Ride.
Love riding in golf carts and live in Arizona, you gotta add racing around in golf carts in Old Town Scottsdale to your bucket list. Last week, me and my friends booked a puzzle ride in Scottsdale where we broke them into 3 different teams and all rode around on golf carts solving puzzles. We did their Copper Canyon Caper ride where the goal is in 90 minutes to solve a bunch of puzzles, unlocking 5 different locations, which all lead you to the final destination where you'll find the treasure. And my team was determined to win. You use games, secret hidden clues, and riddles to unlock your locks, which will take you to the end. And don't panic if you can't figure something out because your puzzle master has 2 different hint cards they can give you. My team and I are having the time of our lives and laughing so much. We figured out the final location and found the treasure.
Now we're just waiting for them to come.
Look at their faces, they were so surprised they lost. This was so great for team building, whether it's family, friends, coworkers, this is fun for everyone. This is your sign to book a puzzle ride with your friends and race around Scottsdale or Prescott, and make sure to mention Wildjo to save $5. Let me know, would you try this?
Rounding out our experiences, we have the Puzzling Pub Crawl, the Puzzle Rush, the Puzzle Route, and our corporate team building event, the Puzzle Relay, with its proprietary after-action report, which offers a data-driven analysis of a team for immediate return on investment. Our proprietary puzzles adventures feature local, regional, state, and national history, as well as local art. We love the humanities. What sets us apart is we use no phones, only old and vintage tech, and good old-fashioned human communication. Our rides are memorable and tap into the love of retro and vintage fun. In addition to golf carts, we just added a 1947 Ford F2 fire truck for future rides. As we open storefronts and add more experiences, we bring a literal piece of Disney to Main Street, USA, all across the United States. Puzzle Rides has been featured in media locally, statewide, and nationally. Our corporate clients are frequently found on the Fortune 500 Top 100, and 6 have been in the top 10. We sit at the $500 billion nexus of corporate team building, corporate assessments, local tourism, and experiential experiences. And we are a perfect market fit in all 4, as proven by the $1.6 million in revenue we have generated with no outside investment. Our after-action report eliminates user bias and is an industry game changer, heralded by our clients such as Fandom, Virgin Pulse, and Bristol-Myers Squibb. In 2025, we are taking the bull by the horns, and we are going full throttle with all of our dreams. We are going to be expanding the After Action Report as a pre-hire event. We are going to start growing our business by laying the foundation for franchising. We will be partnering with existing businesses, hotels, resorts, and golf courses. We can build them exclusive puzzle rides and relays to have on property. Museums and attractions we will build puzzle routes for and host exclusive puzzle nights. Our Prescott storefront. All that we have done, the $1.6 million, has been done with a website, a couple of golf carts, and meeting people in parking lots. We don't have a storefront. So in 2025, we are opening our storefront on Whiskey Row in Prescott. There we will test new concepts: the puzzle room, the puzzle lock gift shop, our puzzle roads and puzzle rallies, and most importantly, our puzzle leagues and puzzle camps to engage the local community. We ask that you vote for us as we've proven the concept and would love to be Arizona's Venture of the Year.
Judges, what say you?
Yeah, I love the idea of like an escape room outside. And with the franchising model, do you fear that anyone else may like take this on their own? Like, what would stop anyone else from like doing this on their own?
So that was our #1 fear in 2020 when we first started it. We're 5 years in. No one has copied it because it's hard. To build a puzzle ride is not simple. It's not the same strategy as a puzzle room, as an escape room. And so thus far, we've not had any competition. And the system of how we build a ride is something that we've only found 2 people who can do it at this point in time. A lot of people have tried, and we've had people actually steal some of our stuff trying to copy it, and no one has succeeded, which is kind of nice.
How is it priced?
So we're priced at anywhere from $49 to $69 per person. And then the after action report is kind of our secret sauce, and that's $100 extra per person on top of a $79. So that's $179 for a puzzle relay with after action report for our corporate clients. And we've been told we're grossly underpriced.
Any plans for an actual facility?
Yes.
Like, I think that might make you, it'll give you more control over what you're doing, and then that sounds like something you could actually really franchise if you are doing proprietary activities.
That's right where we're at. So we are opening in Prescott April 1st. We already have a location on Whiskey Row up in Prescott, and we'll be opening on April 1st. And that's where we are actually going to prove that the franchise is a year-round concept so that it can go nationwide. Right now, we do run seasonally in Prescott. We're not open in the winter. And in Scottsdale, when it's 110, we do slow down quite a bit.
Yes, you're opening a storefront, but is that just, so you can sell merchandise and do other things, and you still to the
experience outside and driving
Correct.
around, right?
Yes. So the storefront is actually to, number one, expand our marketing. It's very difficult when you don't have a keyword. Nobody looks for an escape room style scavenger hunt on golf carts. Who knew? We are not, escape rooms is not what we are. We also are not a scavenger hunt. We're actually more closely aligned to an escape room. So tour or fun thing to do is our keyword, and then we're competing against Topgolf. So for marketing wise, we operate right now at about 25% capacity. So the storefront, we believe, will actually drive a lot more rides and up our capacity, because we're at 25% right now. And like I said, we're at 1.6 million in the last 5 years. We've been doing about $500,000 in the last 2 years. So we're looking at really growing that by having the storefront and upping what we offer. And since we have the space, we can offer a lot more options that are indoor or outdoor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our last presentation tonight is Cambria Court. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cambria Court. While they get set up, we have food ready for you. We're going to need your help to decide the People's Choice Award. So if you stay here, we're going to hear Cambria Court. We're going to take the judges with us to decide the Arizona Adventure of the Year. While they're doing that, you guys will vote, get some food, come back in, give us a little bit, we'll come back with our decision. Are you guys ready?
Not quite. One of the worst feelings in the world is to walk into a room and to not feel seen. Every day, some of us put on our favorite pair of shoes. Some put on their favorite cologne. Some put on mascara. Well, I put on my favorite pair of earrings, a necklace, and a stack of rings. Every day, each one of us does something that enhances our appearance, expresses our style, signifies our wealth, or simply makes us look more aesthetic. Every single one of us wants to walk into that room and feel that surge of confidence. And that is the real reason of why we wear jewelry. We want to feel seen and visible and special. Here's the obstacle. Quality jewelry is out of reach for many. Now, right now, there are a few levels of tarnish-free gold jewelry, the most affordable level being gold-plated metals. Here's the issue. The average price of a gold-plated necklace on the market right now is roughly $50. However, some brands such as Pandora's or Macy's are charging upwards of $160 for a necklace made out of the exact same material. 50 million women in the United States are in the middle class who range from the ages of 17 to 35. 50 million women who have an internal battle when spending $50 on a piece of metal. $50 on a piece of metal that makes them feel a little more special and brightens their day when somebody asks them in the elevator, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get your necklace from?" Hi, my name is Sage, and about 1.5 years ago, I started Cambria Court. I started this business with 2 goals in mind: to revolutionize the jewelry industry by providing not only quality, affordable jewelry, but also jewelry that is customizable. Growing up, I was always the girl who wore jewelry that turned my neck green, turned brown, and tarnished because I couldn't afford the quality jewelry. Why? Because brands are price gouging their customers by charging prices and having profit margins of almost 100%. Right now, I have models walking around the room holding boxes of charms and a display of chains. Now here's my niche. Each and every customer is able to pick out and design their own gold-plated necklace, bracelet, or earrings using my displays provided at Cambria Court. Customers are able to pick out as many charms as they want to put on any of the chains. Most do 1, some do 3, every now and again some do 5, like the one that I'm wearing right now. This ensures that customers are able to leave wearing something that nobody else is wearing, something that is individual and unique to them. I have a wide variety. Maybe you love the beach and you want to wear a seashell. Maybe you love the Wild West and you want to wear a cowboy boot on your neck. Maybe you love your mom and you want to wear her initials. I have a little something for everyone. Now, along with this type of personalization, I also offer a special selection of hand-engraved jewelry. By a raise of hands in the room, who in here has ever received an engraved gift? Yeah. I'm sure that we can all agree that the love and the adoration that we feel when giving or receiving something that is so exceptionally intimate as maybe an engraved notebook or an engraved knife, an engraved ring, is the most special feeling. Sometimes I've had people engrave their wedding anniversary, maybe a baptism date, maybe their partner's initials. Anything that is significant in your life can be engraved and kept tangible forever. Now, because all of my jewelry chains are gold-plated, customers are able to wear their jewelry wherever they want. Wear it to the beach, wear it when you're working out, wear it in the shower. Cambria core jewelry is jewelry that you can take with you wherever your heart desires. And it is jewelry that you can take with you to hold on to somebody else's heart too. Every day, each one of us does something that maybe makes us a little more confident and makes us feel seen. Let that something be Cambria core. Vote me for Arizona Venture of the Year. Thank you.
Judges, what say you?
Feel free to scan the QR code. I see a couple people.
And tell us your methods for selling, cost, etc., and profit margin.
Yeah, we can go to the next slide. I figured you'd ask this question. So to answer that first question, my primary method of selling is in person because I provide more of an experience rather than a simple product. I'm big on customer service, which is a part of what my brand is. However, so I sell at markets, and then I also have a website, and I also have TikTok shop. But most of my revenue comes from markets. My profit margin on average is 92%. Cost of goods is about $1.60 per necklace. Selling price is relatively $20. And then this screenshot that I put in is actually the first thing that pops up when you type in gold-plated necklaces in Google. And the cheapest price right there is $42. So I listed their profit margins as well, which is absolutely insanity to me because it is pretty much all gold-plated over stainless steel or gold-plated over copper, which is about the same price.
Okay. When you said selling price 20, what does that entail? How many, like you said, people can make out different charms or things like that?
Yeah, so a little bit about my pricing. The most popular product that I sell is a necklace with one charm on it, and that is $20 on my website. However, at marketplaces, it starts off at $17, and then each charm is an additional $3. So customers, a lot of times, like my necklace that I'm wearing right now, would go for $29, but it kind of varies on what they want.
And what's the most expensive product you sell?
Necklaces. Yeah.
What kind of distinguishes you from your competition? Because I know there are a lot of jewelry companies.
Yeah.
Jewelry is also constantly like shoved down my throat on TikTok every day. So like,
yeah.
What like sets you apart?
Yeah. Online, I like to say that my marketing and my social media sets me apart. But in person, getting back to that customer service is what is something that is important to me. I always worked customer service jobs at BJ's and coffee shops, and so I got to learn a lot of that there. And so setting myself apart when feeling like I'm a welcoming space at marketplaces is definitely important to me. And then eventually when I open up a storefront, customer service is going to be top tier. And then my marketing to grab that customer to come in is also going to be super important.
When did you start sales and how much have you sold in total?
Yeah, so I started in October of 2023 when I was a freshman in college. This is my sophomore year, but I graduate in December, so a little early. And I've done about $26,000 in sales.
Do you like design manufacture Or are you sourcing the pieces themselves?
Yeah, so I source from a wholesaler. So my chains come in rolls, 3-meter rolls, and then I have tools where I cut. I put the claw clasps in. I put the jump rings in, and then I also source my charms from the same wholesaler. And I just have a huge variety that way. Yeah.
And what's next for your business?
Yeah, thank you for asking. I kind of went over my marketing that I'm currently doing. And then, so next, when I graduate in December, I am hoping to put down a deposit on a lease in a mall. I did my projected revenue in there, but that is definitely next for me. In person, for me, like I was saying, is so important. And cultivating those relationships with customers is huge to me, and so that storefront is definitely next up for me.
Now, why go storefront? Because from a cost standpoint, it is costly, right?
Yeah.
And so, because you have a passion for customers, seems like you like to connect with people. Like, why not follow a, for lack of a better term, Mary Kay model, where you do like jewelry parties and you go and you host, and so that way you're not having a rent that you have to pay every single month and utilities. Like, why not do that and then kind of bring people under you and then, you know, do multiples of those?
Yeah. So I do currently go to events around Arizona. I have a partnership with a brand down Melrose on like 7th Ave. So he rents me out for events that he has there. And then in the future, I want to advertise parties for sure. Coming up, I want to have a Galentine's event where I do charm bar and permanent jewelry, as well as having, you know, photo booth, drinks, lots of fun there. Any other questions? Awesome.
Thank you guys. So Connor is going to give you the QR code for the People's Choice Awards. If you would vote for them, we're going to come back. Connor will do a quick recap of all the ones that all our great entrepreneurs were presenting today. Once again, please give a big hand for all our entrepreneurs. It's really difficult to be one. They did an amazing job. I'm really proud to be here with them. This is People's Choice Award. I'm going to let Connor take it away, and the judges are going to come with me, and we're going to make some decisions.
I want to talk to you about TikTok before.
Yeah, it's something right there. I was going to go closer.
You can leave your stuff there.
Come in a little closer. And you
supposed to
scan it. Let me give me your phone.
Okay, as we send our judges away, just a reminder, People's Choice, this is your chance to fill it out. And then also, we now have Qdoba, so you guys are welcome to walk outside right now and get some food. So everyone is dismissed, but please come back. We are going to be having other opportunities to hear from the contestants. And then we're going to make our announcement of winners, so go eat and come back.
I don't have pre-workout. Get it?
Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna vote.
And
thank you so much, love.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
You have to have an MVP. It's not actually
That would be so fun. Yeah.
so bad. Yeah. Yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah. 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 I love it. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Get a hold of me.
Text you, okay. Okay, that's awesome.
Or you're trying to do it. I don't either, and it's trying to make me do it.
No, but it's fun. It's fun. I
Carry
think
that around, and I have too many, so.
need to focus on different, get money coming in so I can play around. I mean, all that. They're getting me to my next spot. Come on. Come on. Yeah, at least I'll go over two things. Yeah, seriously, no trees. I need my Greek island. No, I need my
hear the winners in just a moment. We're going to announce the People's Choice Award. We're going to announce all the winners here. We're going to see who won the $5,000 Arizona Adventure. You should vote for. We'll wait to see.
Standing QR code.
So I really appreciate all you guys for coming out tonight. It really means a lot to me personally and for entrepreneurs. For us, it's really great to have all of you here and to support our entrepreneurs. It's not easy to be an entrepreneur. All of our entrepreneurs work really, really hard to grow their businesses, and we just want to celebrate all of them. So having you here tonight is really important to me and to GCU and our community here. So thank you very much for coming. The judges have made their decisions. We do know who the People's Choice Award is, and we're going to announce that. Just eat up, give the judges a few minutes, get some food, come back in. We're going to announce first the People's Choice Awards, and then all of our awards, including the top award, Arizona Venture. Yes?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am, your question.
Is it not cheating going on live to get the people's votes?
No, that's not cheating.
Okay.
You can go online too.
Okay.
If you have the QR code, you can go online and go.
That's for a small prize, right?
The vote is closed.
The vote is closed. So we now know who won the Arizona Venture of the Year. Are you guys nervous? Box, you nervous? Did you guys get to ask all your questions of the ventures? I know, Quinn, you had some questions. Did you guys get to ask questions of our presenters? Hopefully you did. It's going well.
Start selling me
You're the top of the town? Devastated, right?
Shannon, is it alright if people have a best bar for dessert?
Yeah, whatever's left.
Best bar is here for dessert. What do you guys think of the best bar? I'm on board. Is everyone back in here? We got everyone back in?
So right now, Figaro is
I got
Can I ask for all the participants, if you pitch tonight, can you please come up to the front? Can I ask for all of you to come up to the front? If you pitch tonight, you and your teams, come on up to the front. Can I ask for all of you to come up to the front? Please, come on, all your teams, come up here, supporters, come on up here. Come on up here.
Yeah, Caleb, what's going on? Come on, let us go.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, would you please give a big hand for all of our entrepreneurs? We're going to need you to help us out with a drum roll. Connor is here to announce the top 3 in People's Choice and the People's Choice Award winner, Connor.
Okay, so the top 3.
Keep going.
I'll bring you guys up. Lucas, Sage, and Caleb. You guys can take a step forward.
Keep going. And the winner is
Caleb with Car Chap.
Congratulations, Caleb Michaelis as the 2025 People's Choice Award of Demo Day 2025. Congratulations. Thank you. We have some other awards, some other announcements. The first award, Nick is going to share with us who was awarded the True Visionary Award. Drum roll, please. Splashy Sam. Ashley, who is the most innovative? Drum roll, please. Gotcha with it! Nick, you gotta help us out. Okay, drum roll, please. Who is the next unicorn?
Best bar.
Best bar! $5,000 on the line. Greg, who is the 2025 Arizona Venture of the Year?
This Kids Award, you know where that goes.
Yeah.
And the grand prize winner, Vox.
Yes! Our $5,000 winner. Give it up for Bob. Thank you all for participating. It's been great to have you all. Hopefully see you again next year. Thank you guys. There's plenty of food. Let's get the photos. You guys stay right there. All your teams, you stay right here, please. You stay back here. We'll get the photos. So you guys stay back here. Let's get the photos of you.
I don't know.
Yeah. One big photo. You guys are back up here for photos. Yeah, everybody participated.